Hey traders, John Howell here. Today we're going to be looking at the big picture on gold and silver and also the mining stocks because we're getting a big breakout right now. We're getting a really nice breakout. And the question is that are we starting to see that move now of breaking out of this pullback that we're seeing? Is this the start of another leg up? Let's actually get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's actually get straight into today. And I really want to share something. I really want to walk you through this. And also at the end of this video, I've got something important that I want to talk to you about as well too. So let's actually get straight into the big picture of what we're seeing on gold stocks. Now guys, this is not for the short-term intraday basis, but this is the big long-term view, the long-term view. Now, on a fundamental basis, let's actually start with this here. Fundamentally, I see rampant, I just see inflation still continuing. I still see, I see that the last decade, if you look at the last decade, hasn't been for the miners and metals. It's actually been for equities and stuff like that, right? So I believe that the cycle of this new decade is we may get a little bit of a move for equities, a boom and a bust. I believe we're in a boom phase, but they're also believing in a bust phase when it comes to the stock market. Now, when it comes to gold and silver, I believe this is the decade. This is the decade. I believe, guys, if you buy and hold some of the mining stocks and you treat it like a property where you buy and hold it, you don't look at your property market every day, right? Or your properties every day. So what do? You buy, hold, and you let it go for 5 or 10 years. I truly believe that if you came back at the end of this decade, we would have experienced one of the greatest bull markets we've ever seen in history out of the miners and metals, especially the mining stocks. I truly believe that. And especially the one mining stock is the GDXJ. So I honestly truly believe, guys, that this is the greatest opportunity. Guys, Bitcoin has already been done and gone. Forget Bitcoin. The mining stock sector right now, guys, is one of the greatest gold mines and opportunities of our lifetime. And I honestly, truly do believe that if you're looking to make some serious return on your money, now, a disclaimer on that is like there's no guarantees of making a return, right? Because there's a probability in everything. But what I'm seeing here on the big picture, and I'm looking at say for example the GDX here. I'm looking at the daily chart. So you can see the daily chart here. We're starting to break out of this downward phase we've been in. We were in a nice upward phase, and then we started in this downward phase through here. And now look what happened. We're starting to break out. That doesn't happen for no reason. It's like there's something happening here. And I'm seeing it's across the board. I'm seeing strength coming into the mining sector. Also the GDXJ, we're not getting a full breakout yet. We're still in this sort of downward phase through here when it comes to the GDXJ. But I definitely am seeing a lot of strength starting to pick up when it comes to these mining sector. Okay, guys, this is the big picture here. If I look at the weekly charts here and squeeze up, I honestly truly believe, guys, that when looking at when looking at this whole looking at these mining sector, guys, this here to me, the GDXJ, guys, to me is one of the main markets that I see is going to make a massive move. Now, guys, I see a lot of the mining sector, not just gold, not just these gold mining stocks, or what I'm seeing here right now. And let me share with you what I'm seeing here right now, guys, because sometimes I forget that most people can't see most people can't see the charts that I've seen. Obviously, I've got 16 years of experience in these involved with these markets now. So if I'm looking at this here right now, all right, if I'm looking at this here right now, we've done nothing for a very, very long time. When the market does nothing, this is fuel building. All right, fuel build. It's building fuel, right? It's like your car. There's your car, and there's your door, and then let's put the fully sick exhaust out there, right? And there's your antenna. All right. So this is building, this is a refuel in the car as an example, or refuel in the jet, or whatever. We're just on the big picture here, guys. We're just, to me, I believe this bit through here, as we had to move up, is an analogy of building, putting fuel in the car, or you resting to go for another big workout. And so, guys, I honestly, truly believe that what we're seeing here right now, this is the start. This is now again, guys. Once again, this is the big long-term picture. Okay, so we can see here that we have a very, very, very long sort of drawn-out phase, but I believe this is the springboard for a multiple-year bull market that's about to ensue on our back doorstep when it comes to the mining stocks. If we have a look at things like the GDX, again, the GDX is just starting to break out. We've already started to really break out. As you can see, we had a very nice move up, move down, and now we're just starting to slowly break out. Interesting things. If we look at the SILJ, if we look at it from a big picture perspective and not the short-term gyrations, the silver mining stocks, look what's been happening, right? A big move up, and then we had this move sideways through here, right? So we can see we have all this move sideways, and you can see that's what's going on through there. So guys, to me, this is just building fuel, and I seriously see this thing doing that, and we're just going to see something like that, big time. And this is the SILJ, and the SIL, same sort of thing, right? We have, this is the resistance here. We're building like some sort of a pennant or a bull flag, so to speak. But once we start to break above these levels, and I'd have to say the level is probably around the say the 50 level. Once we start to break up, and as you can see, we had a very nice move up from here. Very, 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 very nice move up over sort of a 3 to 4 month period there, or a couple of month period. And then we started to go sideways like this. When we start to break out here, guys, this here would be the starting point of something like that. Just one of the greatest gold mines and greatest opportunities is on our doorstep right now, guys. I honestly believe that. Forget Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been done and gone. And I know some of you Bitcoin haters out there are going to say, blah, 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 blah. Guys, I didn't give a damn rat's ass about the market itself, right? The market doesn't care about you. And so stop being so loyal to one thing. It's not, guys, I don't care whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Dogecoin, Cardano, an individual mining stock, the mining indices, silver, gold, and actual stock itself, the S&P 500. Maybe it's commodity prices. I don't care. All I'm looking for is the best opportunities to make the best, give me the highest probability of making the best return over, especially my investing positions, over this next 5 years or so. And that's the way you want to play with it. Don't be so like, oh, Bitcoin, just because it's been going up. Bitcoin to me is topping out right now. We're starting to we're not in an upward trend anymore with Bitcoin, if you guys realize that. In fact, actually, let me just bring up the Bitcoin chart here, and I'll just share with you what I'm seeing here. We are actually failing here when it comes to the Bitcoin charts. And so, guys, Bitcoin's move's been done and gone. All right. So don't be trying to chase something that's already been up. Already made some good moves. Look at this here. So the market's telling us, okay. So we had this low point, higher low, and a higher low through here. So look at this here. Look at this. We're starting to break these lows through here. We haven't got a good solid close below. But this breaking of a low is giving us a warning sign that this big bull market that we've been in right now, guys, is now coming to an end, and we may go sideways, or we may start to see another big drop back down to 30 or back down to 20, somewhere there. I know some of you Bitcoin lovers out there don't like to see that, but guys, it's just what the market's telling us. So once again, guys, if you're looking for great opportunities out there, the miners and metal sector, to me, guys, is one of the greatest sectors out there. Hence the reason why I'm heavily invested in the GDXJ right now. I'm heavily invested in silver and gold as well. This is gold here. I see, when it comes to gold, guys, I see that gold's going to be backing something. Whether gold's going to be backing the Chinese one or a digital currency. I believe that to me that actually makes sense. Gold backing a digital currency. We know digital currency is going to come in. We know it's going to be cashless society. It's going to be digital, or it's going to be a digital currency, and it makes sense to have gold backing digital currency. So to me, if that's going to be the case, there's no reason why gold won't be at 5,000 minimum, 10, 20,000 when it comes to gold backing a digital currency. And so guys, we're seeing massive. Again, guys, this is just a big, massive long-term view again as well. It's not the short-term day-to-day basis. What's been happening on the short-term daily charts is big long-term picture, and a bit of a ramble on what I'm seeing on the big long-term picture. This is the greatest opportunity that I have seen in a long time, guys. And there's so many amazing opportunities out there that's underneath our feet. And guys, then that's what I want you to really focus on. Don't be so tied to one thing. Don't be like, oh my goodness, the mining sector is going to be amazing, and just be so focused on that. It's like, to me, the mining sector to me is going to be amazing because of everything that is showing up, including my chart patterns, the fundamentals and the chart patterns. That's just what I see when it comes down to that. So guys, please don't be like, I know a lot of people just love Bitcoin because it's Bitcoin, and a lot of people love Bitcoin because they've just been lucky and it's gone up and it's gone up and it's gone up and it's gone up. And guys, for you guys that are buy and hold Bitcoin right now, you do realize there's going to be another halving soon, right? There's going to be another 70-80% crash when it comes to Bitcoin soon and the crypto market. There's going to be a massive washing, and exactly like happened in the dot-com days. There's going to be a massive washing there. So guys, please don't be chasing that sort of stuff, right? The whole thing is if you buy something that's already made massive moves to the upside, guess what? You're buying high. The cardinal rule is what? Buy the dip, buy low, sell high. And for me personally, when I'm looking at, say, something like a GDXJ, or even like my stock that I'm in right now, the EXK stock, I'm in this here. Look at this here. If I'm buying here, EXK actually hasn't made big moves. So if I'm buying in here, which I've bought in for a while now, I know I'm buying low. So when the market does rip, then I can actually sell the rip, right? So buy low, sell high. If you buy as the market's moving up, then you're now buying high. And that's one of the reasons why most people don't do well with trading, because they wait for the market to do this. They wait for the market to do this, then they get in, and then it may go up a little bit more, and then it pulls back against them. Then they get stopped out, and then the market continues up. But guess what was happening? The market is just doing what? It's just in an upward trend. Has a big upward trend. It has a bit of a pullback. They get stopped out here because they entered here. They wait for the market to go up. As you get in here, wait for the bit of a dip first, and then maybe get in. As it's starting to turn around there. Don't be trying to chase these markets after the market's up. And that's one of the reasons, if you're getting stopped out a lot, I guarantee it's because you're buying high and you're hoping it's going to continue that there. Very, very, very risky when it comes to the way that you are trading these markets. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps you out. Guys, I tell you right now, I'm out of. I just doing a lot of research across all these markets, guys. And I'm telling you, the people that are patient when it comes to these gold and silver and mining stocks and so on and so forth. I believe, guys, again, this is going to be one of the greatest bull markets we've ever seen, and it's coming over. And I believe it's already started, but most people see it not starting already, right? Because they go, "Oh, when's the greatest bull market going to start?" Well, if you actually look at the mining stock sector, we already are in a bull market. We had a very nice move up, and now we're just getting a pullback. Right, so people just focused on the last sort of 2 or 3 months, like, when's the greatest bull market going to start? It's like the big picture's already started there. We're already started the greatest bull market in history, I believe. And I believe we're going to do something like this. And when we do break, it's going to be massive.